The future King of England, Prince George, was christened today in a unique ceremony that only his parents, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, could have pulled off. It was a mix of royal tradition and the common touch, an intimate affair. Only 22 guests were there, but royal watchers lined the streets in hopes of catching a glimpse of the 3-month-old prince. Our Stuart Greer joins us now from outside the gates of Buckingham Palace. Stuart?
Donna, William and Kate broke a few traditions today to make sure that George's christening was as small and as private as possible.
Looking plump and peaceful, Prince George arrived in William's arms, dressed in a lace and satin christening gown, a replica of the one used by the royal family over the last century and a half. This was a quiet affair, with only godparents and immediate family getting an invite. The Queen and Prince Philip, Charles, Camilla, and Harry. On Kate's side, just her parents and siblings. In a 45-minute ceremony away from the cameras, the Archbishop of Canterbury used water from the Jordan River to baptize the future king as George Alexander Louis inside the intimate Chapel Royal of St. James's Palace. The choice of venue was one of several breaks with tradition after the last 3 heirs were baptized in Buckingham Palace. Choosing St. James's was significant for William.
Princess Diana's body actually lay here for a week before her funeral in 1997. So I think in some ways it was his kind of way of involving Diana in the ceremony, and obviously very sad and very poignant that she couldn't be here.
In another break with tradition, George's 7 godparents consist of a mix of close college friends and confidants of the Duke and Duchess, mostly commoners. William's cousin Zara was the only notable royal to be named a godparent.
But what the couple have really done is chosen their nearest and dearest friends. There's an old school friend of Kate's, Amelia Delanger, who actually introduced William and Kate when they were just 17, so perhaps not such a surprising choice.
It's been 3 months since George was born, making his first appearance when Kate and William stepped out of St. Mary's Hospital to show him off to a horde of frenzied fans and media.
This was supposed to be a low-key event, but that hasn't prevented hundreds of people showing up to get a glimpse of this historic occasion.
Oh, that was the car.
People like David Netto and Sarah Disher, visiting from Brantford, Ontario.
I think it's nice. I think they're still keeping with tradition as best they can, but I mean, they're trying to be as normal as they can in this situation, but it makes them more popular with the average person.
After the ceremony, there was one more historic moment, the official photograph showing 4 monarchs, present and future, all together. The last time such a milestone was set was in 1894 when Queen Victoria attended her great-grandson's christening. But Donna, we have to wait until tomorrow to see those iconic photos.